Oh my goodness. Everybody, I want to thank you for tuning in. This is Character House. This is a comedy show where we're going to have characters doing bits, monologues, hijinks, shtick, all sorts of stuff. Very excited. Thank you, everybody, for joining this Twitch stream. We are streaming live on Twitch. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. And you might notice the very handsome gentleman behind me. This is Tungus. Tungus, I don't know if anybody, listen, I was going to say, I don't know if anybody, also it's making we're really pixelating here. This green screen, I'm going to have to deal with that one of these days. I have an issue with the green screening on through StreamYard here, which I'm using. Otherwise, very happy with, listen, for the people at StreamYard, if you're listening, pleased with your product. It does pixelate a little bit, but back to my friend Tungus. Tungus is a fantastical creature who is made out of snacks. If you could see, his beard is fucking Cheetos. His hair is Twizzlers. I just noticed this. His eyebrows are Snickers. Look at his eyebrows. Look at his eyebrows. Those are like candy bars. His nose is a cheeseburger. All right? What a fantastical mythical creature. Tungus is a spokes creature, a mascot for, some of who are your favorite mascots? Sound off in the chat. Gritty. He kind of looks like Gritty. Everybody know the anti-fascist Philadelphia Flyers mascot, Gritty. Very Gritty vibes from Tungus, because Gritty has the orange beard and crazy orange hair. Sound off in the chat. Who are your favorite mascots? The Philly Fanatic.
Hal, I had a question about that.
Yes.
So let's say if you like if your favorite mascot is like Wendy from Wendy's or something like that.
Classic.
Is that problematic? Or is it are you only supposed to like mascots who are not too close to being humans?
No, it's only problematic if you really start probably sexualizing Wendy or something. Because I don't first off, I don't know how old Wendy is. Secondly, it's just it's starting to get into some gross territory. But I don't know. I say that, but then I don't think there's anything wrong with sexualizing Tungus. I would sexualize the fuck out of Tungus because imagine making love to Tungus and then eating the Cheetos as you are making love.
Yeah, but I mean, that saying is I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers in bed or whatever they say.
Tungus,
he's literally crackers. He's
no, that you can't say that around that. That's problematic. You're shaming Tungus.
You know what? That's right. We gotta be allies. It's 2021.
Yes, be an ally to snack-based creatures.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
All right.
I appreciate you, Steve. That's Steve Sotelo, everybody. He is producing the show. Give it up for Steve. So any favorite mascots, fast food, sports, or otherwise? Also, the reason why we have Tungus here on Never Shame Tungus. Thank you, Holly. That's what I'm saying. I am looking for anyone to sponsor this lightly viewed comedy show on Twitch. If anyone, including Arco AMPM, I will do a live read for you. I will. Where's the beef lady from Wendy's? Yes, Clara Peller. I am too old. I am old enough to remember that woman's name. Where's the beef lady from Wendy's? But here's the thing. I will do a live read for you, or I'll just speak just off the top of my head about your product. Hey, do you need to fill up on gas and feed that hunger on a long road trip? You could do a lot worse than Arco AMPM. And while you're there, you might be able to see Tungus, the snack-based creature who's edible, fuckable, and adorable. See, that I could do that for your product. Hit us up in the comments if you, especially I would love Arco AMPM. I would love to have Tungus as a sponsor. Fuck with Tungus all the time. I would absolutely chow down. Spot the dog from Target, says Sheridan Pierce. Yes, yes. The white dog with the red. I hope that they're not using destructive dyes like on that dog to put that Target bullseye on his eye, right? Mondo mascots is too many cool ones. Japan is thick with mascots. Right on. Oh, I mean, Japan is a trailblazer in so much. We are just catching up here in the States. They probably had snack-based mascots way longer than we have had Tungus. So again, look at that. A cup. He's got a cup. I pointed to the screen. You cannot see me. He's got a cup for an arm. There it is. And a Cinnabon for a hand. So also, Steve and I brought up a good question. Is there a mascot that you are attracted to? Okay. Did this devolve into like furry talk too much? So many. We're going to move on from this because, like I said, we've got so much fun stuff tonight. I'm so lucky to have a great lineup here. First off, I was asking for sponsors. This is we've got a professional business person here about to bring on to talk. Right now, I would like to introduce to you, to everyone, please welcome. And as we're doing this, throw LOLs up in the chat. Let these folks know you're enjoying the show. Please welcome lawyer Hoagie Drudgehorse. Hoagie Drudgehorse.
Have you ever been scared or frightened of a ghost or entity that caused you emotional or bodily harm? Then you may be entitled to compensation. Hello, my name is Hoagie Drudgehorse, the ghostly gavel. Has somebody astral projected into your son's body and won't leave, and now is walking around as your child? Well, I can evict them. Have you been possessed and committed a heinous crime that has left you or your family devastated? Don't call an exorcist, call me. Have you been home alone and turned around to find out that somebody has stacked up a bunch of chairs behind you and it's spooky? No thanks for me. If you've ever been haunted, you should know that ghosts have no legal right to be on your property without your say-so. They gave those rights up when they died, and I will sue them back to hell. I've taken legal action against ghosts, specters, poltergeists, ghouls, phantoms, wraiths, and apparitions. And while it's rare, I will sue a demon or a bog monster. Ghosts have no right to scare you or give you the goosies. They're too scary. I know what you're going through. I myself was once driven mad by an evil spirit named Dabu in an abandoned chateau I bought, which later led to me decimating my entire family. It famously went on to be known as the Indiana Incident. I am now the last living person of my bloodline. Ghosts made me look like a murderer and an idiot, and I hate them for what they've done to me. I should have known. Chateaus never come for that cheap. Some of the cases I've helped win involve, but are not limited to, doll possessions, guy who screams all night, an eerie face in the window, Confederate or wartime soldiers, spooky little girl ghosts, emotional distress from talking to someone only to later find out that that person has indeed been dead for 30 or more years. Spirits walking through your body without your consent, and Caspers. All of these supernatural experiences are both traumatic and an illegal infringement of your right as a human being. We can win your case and get these ghosts put into soul gems where they will remain imprisoned for all eternity, where they belong. Okay, if you've been cursed, jinxed, frightened, gotten the oogie boogies, or just plain weirded out, I can help you. Ghosts are all around us at all times, and it's freaky. My name is Hoagie Drudge Horse, the Ghost League Evil. Come see me today and exercise your right to legal action. Also, I do dog bites.
That Hoagie Drudge Horse, I hate him. He sued me, and I'm an undead zombie. I live in the graveyard, and Hoagie took me for all I was worth. My one good leg, my coffin, and my tombstone. Hoagie Drudge Horse, eat shit, you motherfucker!
And scene. That was the very funny Sean Framback, everybody. Sean Framback as Hoagie Drudge Horse. Goblins and spookies and scaries. Yeah. This is the season. It is spooky season. Even though it's still September. And heck yeah, the very funny Sean Framback. And you can find him at Sean Framback, at SHAWNFRAMBACH. Follow everybody who's performing tonight. Just follow them for more good times. And if anyone wants to tweet at Arco AMPM, get Tungus on board. We're going to keep the show going because we've got so much good stuff. And oh, shit, everybody, it's time for the baddest of them all. The baddest of them all.
Oh, hello, baddies and daddies. Welcome to Baddie 101, the seminar that will, no cap, get you to transform all of you basic ass bitches into your most thriving certified baddie self. First things first, y'all. Hello, it's 2021. Baddies is gender neutral. Yeah, I said it. Who says all you daddies can't be baddies as well? Okay, high key. People think being a baddie is like flexing on the gram or dating some hotshot NBA player or, you know, being able to afford Gucci or Versace or Fendi or whatever. Well, I'm gonna give you the real tea here. Those people have imposter syndrome. Yeah, they wish they could be as bad as the genuine baddies out there. And this is why they pay me the big bucks, y'all. There are some deep, dark, delicious secrets that they are gatekeeping away from you. And I am here to drag their exclusivity down to the fucking ground, y'all. Hey, are y'all ready? Let's fucking go. Everybody here is a certified baddie inside of them, and we will unleash this sexy beast out together. Are you guys ready? Okay, baddie rule number 1, the most important. I will demonstrate. Baddies are always fucking hydrating, y'all. Y'all need to get some water in your thirsty ass lives. Like, have you drank water today? Really think about that. Second of all, baddies don't pay taxes. And that's gonna take a long time to explain in another seminar, but I mean, I do have a book out that you can buy on Amazon, How Baddies Don't Pay Taxes by, and that's right, I am the baddest of them all. All right, I'm gonna go through the rest of the rules really quick because we don't have that much time left with each other, but baddies aren't afraid to take huge shits in public restrooms. Baddies also invest in cryptocurrency, and oh my gosh, the thing that we all have in common is that baddies love peanut butter and jellies. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being here with me, everybody. And don't forget, peanut butter jelly a day keeps the haters away. See you next time for part 2 of How to Be a Baddie and transforming all of you basic ass bitches. See you next time.
I mean, not only is comedy happening, we're doing a public service. We're doing a public service, helping people learn to be baddies, like learn to be daddies, zaddies. Like, I don't care. Like, whoever, however, whenever, this show is for you. And thank you for all those tips. And you don't even have to be a baddie. Like, you can be like a middle-aged idiot like me and enjoy peanut butter and jelly. Like, I wholly and completely subscribe to a peanut butter and jelly away. Peanut butter and jelly a day keeps the haters away. And that was Jeannie Mai as our baddie instructor. Please follow Jeannie on the gram at Jeannie Elise Mai, at Jeannie Elise Mai on Instagram for more comedy photos, etc. You know what? I think we're already having too much fun, and we're gonna keep it going right now. And very excited. I would like to introduce our next guest. Please, everybody, throw some LOLs up in the chat for Cordelia Gooding.
Hello, fellow humans. My name is Cordelia, and I am a proud animal rights activist representing several organizations dedicated to protecting the privacy of animals on land, on YouTube, or otherwise. Do you know that in 2020, during the pandemic, animals everywhere were experiencing freedoms that they had not experienced in centuries? In quarantine, we bore witness to pumas. Oh, excuse me. Pumas. Here, do you see this? Good. Pumas stalking freely in Chile. Goats shopping in Wales. Monkeys finding and cultivating new homes in India. And in Turkey, geese experiencing the wonders of tourism for the first time. I want to set the record straight. There were no dolphins in Venice. The dolphin picture you saw was in Sardinia. This is just the first in a series of lies and deceit spread by the media to confuse you and exploit sea mammals. But nonetheless, we all needed to see this photograph to understand how dire this planetary situation is. What does it mean when animals re-enter our spaces only when we are in hiding? It means humans have crossed the final line, and we no longer have the privilege of making peace with these creatures. And surely you are thinking now, but Cordelia, the wild animals will find their way in the world, human interaction or not. Well, I ask you, what about your pets? Exhibit A. Do you know that Grumpy Cat has died? She was only 7 years old. Her human said she died of a UTI, which we all know means under the influence. Under the influence of what, you may ask? Under the influence of human-induced fame. Don't you see? Grumpy Cat was commercialized. Grumpy Cat was plastered on all the social media platforms. She had millions of followers, or should I say stalkers. She was forced to do photo shoots for merch that earned her humans $100 million that they profited off of her. Put yourself in Grumpy Cat's toes. Is greed worth a short life? Just look at her face. A cat is not meant to be a viral sensation. No. And what about Henry? Exhibit B. Just listen to the sadness in this poor cat's voice.
Mon nom est Henri. Je suis un chat noir. J'habitais une vie de luxe.
Yes, a life of luxury, but for 17 long years he was exposed for your entertainment to gawk and laugh at. He wasn't even French. These cats are not caricatures, they are cats. What about Billy the cat? Oh, let us close this. Exhibit C.
Why are you mad? Why are you mad? You're mad.
Do you seriously believe that a cat wants to communicate with you through buttons? No! We need to save Billy before it's too late for her too. Why aren't we talking about the real issue here? Cat depression. It is a fact that 1 out of 2 cats are severely depressed. Most cats are kept inside their whole lives, never to see a mouse or a bird, to release their predatory instincts. When they domesticated themselves centuries ago, they were seeking shelter from the elements. Do you think being held hostage in a dark apartment, playing with pink feathers, is their idea of a good time? No! If you are going to keep them sequestered from real life, the least you could do is give them your couch space. I made a mistake once. I awoke my roommate, Jack, the polydactyl cat, from his slumber one evening in an attempt to go to the bathroom. It was a mistake, and he lashed out at me, and now I have this scar on my eye so that I never forget never to disturb his slumber again. I cannot hold this against him. It is what cats do. Cats cannot control their instincts, and people everywhere are scorning them, the feline species as a whole, for their very nature, for their habits. They don't like you much either, but they won't make a YouTube page about hating you or complaining about you, because cats respect privacy and cats have class. Have you seen the YouTube videos pitting dog people against cat people? Exhibit D. This is a hostile conspiracy. Who is making you choose? Do not let the internet make you partial and fool you into this kind of behavior. Can't you see we are all the same? Humans, I beg you, go back inside. You are scared of contracting COVID, and animals are fearful of you anyway. Coexisting is not safe for anyone. Please stay inside. Clear the streets. Release your pets. Free wildlife in captivity. Hickory dickory clack. The mouse befriended a cat. They learned to trust. They shared a snack. Give the animals their land back.
Oh, huzzah! Give all the animals their land back. And hello to you. I am Caramel, the wizard. A pleasure to be here with you. Oh, Holly Goody, throwing up kitty cats in sunglasses. Very nice, very nice. That was the very funny Edna Raya. Edna Raya speaking on behalf of all creatures, great and small, from the cat to the cricket, to the pachyderm, to the termite. I once had termites in my old wooden bed. Well, they chewed it, and my bed collapsed. And a spring from the bed went right into my anus. I've said too much, I'm afraid. Please, by the way, follow Edna Raya at Potatoes Mashed Comedy. Follow everyone you're seeing today on Twitter and Instagram and all the socials. Listen, I may be a wizard from a castle. See, that's my castle across the bog. A very handsome castle indeed. Anyway, I am here to give some wishes and spells. If you want a spell, let me know in the chat. I'm looking at the chat. Tell me if you want a spell. Who wants a spell? Who
I'll
in
take.
the
I'll take a.
chat?
Can I have a spell?
Oh, Steve. Yes. All right. Steve Sotelo, the producer of the show, would like a spell.
Yeah.
All right. The universe will conspire to give a gift to Steve, and it will come from the catalog of Adam and Eve. Steve, you will get some adult novelties in the mail from Adam and Eve unexpectedly.
Fuck yes.
Yes, yes, enjoy. You know what? Everyone could use a little bit of kinkiness, a little kinky. Steve, could you also do me a favor, please?
Yes.
Yes, find out what our next performer's intro would be.
Oh, you want me to intro it for you?
Oh, yes, in just a moment. I just want to give out one more spell. All right,
Yes.
Hudsonizer wants a spell. All right, here you go, Hudsonizer. Hudsonizer, do you hear the far-off dog barking? This spell will grant you Rockstar parking! Huzzah! Hudsonizer, the next time you're out in your car and you're looking for a parking space, well, you will find a very good parking space. So it is written, so it is done. Huzzah! Yes. All right. One more spell.
I got a spell.
Yes.
Does it have to rhyme?
Listen, it's your spell. My spells rhyme for the most part. That's my thing.
There was something earlier you mentioned.
Yeah.
If you'll seek what you find in the private chat section. I fucked that up. Anyway, I found the intro. I sent it to you.
You nailed it. You nailed it, Steve. You know what?
All right, I'm out.
That is Steve.
Wait, what? Were you gonna say something?
Yes. Huzzah!
Fuck.
All right. Our next performer. All the way from Canada, we have the co-star of Sketchy Beavers and Sandy and Susan Do Stupid Shit. I introduce to you, with a bang and kapow, Ms. Susan Sarau.
I don't want to talk to you. No, I'm not coming out. I don't want to. Oh my God, I'm not playing hide and seek. I'm not a baby. Oh, for God's sake, fine. Fine, I'm right here. Can you see me now? Did you find me? Are you super proud of yourself? Oh, no, Becky. You don't get to call me clit anymore. No, it's clitoris. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe it's clitori. There's no us anymore. Oh, what did you want to talk to me anyhow? Not that you ever listen to me. What do you mean? What do I mean? Randy never listens to me. And you never express how we really feel. He sucks. Like way too hard. And then he pinches me. What is that about? You trying to pop me off, Randy? He just rubs me the wrong way. And the wrong speed. And like way too much pressure. Oh my God, what is with all the pressure? I do not perform well under that kind of pressure, Randy. And what is with that beard? Ew. At Christmas, he got crumbs all over me. Actually, some got stuck in my hood. Thanks for the present, Randy. A nice blister and some itchy crumbs. Nice. So, what did you want to talk to me about? Oh, you miss me. Well, I've been here all the time. I haven't gone anywhere. You go off and get married, and now you don't even pay any attention to me anymore. Nobody even notices me. Oh, I guess I'm only part of your anatomy when it's a special holiday or Randy's gone away on a trip. You know who you should have married? Tyler. Oh my God. Tyler. Oh, Tyler. Oh my God. Do you remember? Wiggle, wiggle, slurp, swish, suck, push, tap, tap, swirl, swirl, wiggle, wiggle, push, suck, 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 lick, lick, swirl, wiggle, wiggle, tap, tap, tap. Oh, Tyler. Hey, what's going on? Candles? Huh? Oh. Okay. Yeah. Up here. Up here. Yeah. A little higher. Oh shit. No batteries.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got a little intimate there. That was a monologue from a clitoris, everyone. Nicely done. You know what? I can't seem to find it, but just kidding. That was hilarious stuff from Susan Sarao. On social media, she is I am Susan Sarao. It's IAMSUSANSERRAO on Insta. And you can follow Sketchy Beavers on YouTube. And Sandy and Susan do stupid shit on YouTube. Susan Sarao, super funny stuff. And you know what? It's good to get, you know what? I needed that perspective. Also, you know what else I need? We need a sponsor for our moderately viewed character cavalcade here. And I'm AutoZone. Listen, if you need a carburetor, windshield wipers, seat covers, other auto-based things and parts, where else are you gonna go? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you if you don't go to here? AutoZone. If you're watching, or if anyone here has a connection in the Grand AutoZone Corporation, you could have, please reach out to them, or AutoZone. If you're watching, please reach out to me. If you know anyone, if you know like an assistant to the executive vice president of AutoZone, please reach out to them, and they potentially could have a live read on Character House like this. Hey, what'd you fuck up your car? Go to AutoZone. Where else are you gonna go? What are you, stupid? What are you, a fucking putz? AutoZone. What are you, what are you gonna go to Kragen? Fuck Kragen. Kragen can eat shit. You know what? I hope Kragen Auto Parts dies an untimely death, a painful death, and AutoZone dances on their grave. Eat shit, Kragen. AutoZone gets it. AutoZone, you could get it. You could get it, AutoZone. That could be the live read if AutoZone got on board. Hey, Steve, you ever pop into an AutoZone?
I'm strictly Pep Boys.
Get the fuck out, Steve. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Oh. Pep Boys. God damn it. All right, let's keep this show going. Very special treat all the way from New York City. Welcome to the party, Ms. Ellipsis Queen.
COVID has had me talking to myself. Because I pushed the button. Hi, my name's Ellipsis Queen. Star. Can you stop making so much noise? I'm trying to make a video here. God. I'm very humble. I stand for justice and dreams and magic and, therapy. I'd say meditation, but, it scares me because I just end up like seeing things in my meditations and I'm just not ready for these visions. People talk about transcendental, transcontinental, transcendental, where the body leaves the spirit. I don't need my spirit to leave my body. I'm not ready. My good scrunchy bands in. Yes. All right.
Excited.
Yes. Shut up. I'm trying to make a video here. God. People.
Oh, hello. Oh my goodness, Ms. Ellipsis Queen. That was Mikey Pabuda as Ellipsis Queen. Very very funny. Always wonderful to see Ms. Ellipsis Queen. Shout out to Devora in the chat, aka my mommy. Thanks for watching, Mom. Hope you're good. And she my mom just gave a testimonial. Yes, Ellipsis, yes. My mom says she goes to AutoZone all the time. I wonder, Ellipsis Queen, do you ever go to AutoZone? Do any of our other performers feel free to, work AutoZone? No, don't. I don't want our sponsorship, our commerce here to interfere in your art. But very funny.
I think we need to lean more towards O'Reilly. I got a contact with someone in O'Reilly.
God. You're bringing up all these other auto parts places, Steve, and
these are closer. These are the ones who are we're more likely to book. I'm sorry,
you're cock blocking my AutoZone.
We are a comedy Twitch / YouTube.
I'm trying to pull a Queen's Gambit on AutoZone.
O'Reilly's as good as we're gonna get. Pep Boys, those are three guys. You talk about sexualizing mascots.
Oh,
I don't know if O'Reilly is.
Oh, imagine having the Pep Boys run a train on you.
I think that's that's the first thing I thought of was.
Yeah, but you know what? Rather than the Pep Boys running a train on me, I'd rather have them run a train on my car to get it in great working order.
There. That's the kind of content that Pep Boys is looking for.
Okay,
that's our lane.
Maybe
AutoZone's family friendly.
Right. Maybe I'll wage a Queen's Gambit to get Pep Boys.
Queen's Gambit is Netflix. We can't do Netflix. We can only.
No, I'm just using the phrase.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna say we're definitely in the realm of like IMDb TV and
oh no, yeah, no, we're Twitch.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking, I've just ever since seeing the fabulous Anya Taylor-Joy and Queen's Gambit, I've just incorporated that as a phrase in my vocabulary, and I don't even know what it means. I don't even know how to play chess, but I'll just like my wife will be like, "Hey, where are you going?" "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go run a Queen's Gambit and pick up some paper towels and coffee filters."
Dang.
To the store. I'm gonna run a Queen's Gambit to the store. I'm gonna run a Queen's Gambit over to Arco AM/PM and pick up some Cheetos and Twizzlers.
See, we have like the same lingo, but we're using different shows. Because I usually say I'm gonna go Squid Game to Pepe's and get a burrito, which just means I'm gonna kill everyone on the way.
Yes. I was surprised. I put on Squid Game expecting to see Squidward from SpongeBob. No, just a lot of murder.
Yeah, no. If you're in Squid Game looking for a fun time, you might be looking in the wrong place. I don't know. I was looking for a joke there, and I couldn't think of something. I'm sorry. Hal.
Listen. I think we both have that in common right now. So I think we should move on to the next character performer. Steve, one more thing.
What's up?
We have a very special guest that I'm actually going to interview right now. I'm very excited.
Nice. All right, well, don't let me interrupt.
Folks, we've got a very special guest. This is a crime scene forensics investigator. Please welcome Special Agent Jasmine Isaacs.
Oh man, FBI freeze! Hey man,
Oh, wow.
Special Agent Yasmin Isaacs, streaming in here from the lobby of the Society of Forensic Technologies convention here in Nashville, otherwise known as SALT.
Wow. Very
Yeah.
exciting.
Very exciting. Don't mind all the swag. Sorry. You know, you get a bunch of forensic investigators that are dealing with dead bodies and crime scenes in a convention center, and we just go fucking wild. I tell you, you can give me a test tube or a beaker, but if you put me in a hotel room, I am getting fucked.
Right on. Wow. So you guys are letting loose.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
for the novice, for the out there, what exactly does a forensic investigator do?
Oh, okay. You ever seen Making a Murderer? Have you seen it?
Yes.
It was on Netflix. So I'm the FBI agent that testified about Stephen Avery Seaman. Yeah, I mean, he killed that poor woman. I'm also a keynote speaker here at the conference. You know, I'm here to talk about the new hetero and homo bifunctional. It's a new CLM 103. But honestly, I'm here to get fucked. Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
Yes.
It's that Guitar Hero song.
Oh yeah, Guns N' Roses.
Oh man, love some Nashville whiskey. It
Wow.
reminds me of the whiskey victim that we found that was severed into 7 pieces. I had to go in with my bi-homosexual biflateral 103 and try to figure out if they had any methamphetamines in their system.
Did they?
Nope. Straight up murder. Normal,
know what?
normal murder.
I would love to get, since you are, I'm a real true crime head, and I would love to get your opinion on some high profile cases. Can I just like throw a case at you and?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind if I'm like just gonna start getting ready because I got to go to this 1920s post conference event afterwards. You know, so I love the Rock murders. Famous case came out of Cleveland, Ohio, the #1 state for serial killers, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with the body, so that's when they called me in. Can I ask you a question real quick? Can you tell I'm wearing a swimsuit as a top because they sprung this 1920s party on me? I didn't pack. I had too many underwear, not enough socks. It's still wet. Kind of like that body on the Rock murder.
No, I would have thought that was like a very nice, tasteful tank top type situation.
Oh, good, because it's damp. You know, the body on the Rock murder was damp for at least 3 days. They couldn't figure out why it held so much moisture.
Gotcha.
Oh, sorry, that's maple syrup from Cracker Barrel.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
You forensic analysts know how to party.
Yeah, well, you know what? When your life is case files, murder, no dissecting chemicals. When you get in a hotel, you're gonna get fucked.
Oh, I mean, conventions can be a wild time, I suppose.
Yeah, talk about a wild time.
Yes.
At one time, I found a severed finger, and we couldn't figure it out. It was the biggest mystery in the world. Turns out it was mine. It fell off.
No, oh no!
This
I
is
am
the
so
maple syrup
sorry.
still.
I'm so sorry. Oh, your finger's back though.
Yeah, I was joking.
Oh,
I was joking. I'm hammered. I've been hammered for 3 days. I have to go give a keynote dressed as a flapper about bi and homo flactoid flipping number 103.
Have you ever been to Flappers in Burbank, California?
Briefly, we had a comedy murder. I guess a lot of comedians are really depressed. Who would have guessed?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but we had 7
Also
homicides.
anxious. Also very anxious.
Oh, can you? Oh my God! And not me. I am calm. I am steady. But yeah, we had 7 murders in Flappers, and we had to figure out they were all unrelated. It was just weird timing.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
What a
beard
sad
turning.
time in Burbank that would be. Let me ask you, high profile, like you are, like you're forensic. You follow the clues. Sometimes
Yeah.
you follow the money, whatever it is.
You said
Where? Any thoughts on this Brian Laundrie that they're looking for? Dog the
Brian.
Bounty Hunter, like this Gabby Petito case.
He's handsome. He is so handsome.
You know
yeah,
what?
but you
That's what I was thinking. It's like, all right, he's probably a heinous, awful murder, terrible thing, but the guy's a stone cold looker.
Yeah, most of them are. That's what makes my job so hard. You know, I'd be like, I know what you did to that woman, but you know, I'm like, what would you do to me? But that's not what I'm here for. You know, and I want to apologize. I am in the lobby of my hotel, but that's just because I left my hotel room key in the DOJ's office last night, and I don't want to go back. I'm way too embarrassed to go ask for my key. I'm in the law. I'm just in the lobby. I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. Don't tell him.
No, I won't. Oh, and one more thing, like we were talking about, a lot of, listen, here's a hot take. Murder's bad, but a lot of murderers, real handsome and beautiful. So I'm going to give you, here's a
You
fuck,
could be a
marry,
murderer.
kill. What's that?
I said you could be a murderer. When you're in a hotel, you're gonna get fucked.
Yeah, okay. Fuck, marry, kill. Okay.
Maybe
Brian Laundrie, Ted Bundy, and Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker.
All right, I would fuck all three of them.
There you go, because you're at a hotel.
Because when you're at a hotel, you're gonna get fucked.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I wouldn't kill any of them because I would prosecute to the fullest extent of the law, and that's what the new keynote speech I'm giving today is about: how to solve crime harder.
Hell yeah. Oh my God. You party hard, you solve crime hard, and you go hard at a convention.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, no, like when I walk the convention floor and I'm picking up my swag, I gotta look, this bag, it's from 2020. It's not even from this year, and they're handing it out. When I walk a convention floor, I'm not looking at your beakers. I'm not looking at your tests. I'm not looking at your diagnostic. I'm looking at your dick. I'm looking, or maybe your clit. Maybe.
Sure.
Drink enough maple syrup, anything will happen.
Hell yeah, you're at a convention. Well, I wish you luck on your keynote speech. Have fun. Like, I love the Flapper Ensemble. Very
Thank
nice.
you. They sprung this party on us.
Listen, you improvised a costume there, and it works.
Awesome.
All right.
Oh man.
All right.
You're
Stay
so-
safe out there, and thank you for
Okay.
keeping us safe.
For sure. For
All
sure.
right.
And just remember, if you want to invest, we do have an email list. You can just leave your number at the booth, and we'll contact you about selling you product. So
I'm not there, so I can't leave my number at the booth.
you could fly here. Bye.
Bye. Oh, wow. That was Jasmine Isaacs, and Jasmine is super hilarious and may or may not be a forensic specialist in real life. I'll just leave that for you. She's at the convention for them, so who knows? Who knows? Very funny stuff. Thank you, Jasmine Isaacs. Just getting lit in a hotel lobby and having, that was just fun. Like, there were, see the people walking in the background there. I very much enjoyed that. So right now I would like to introduce Jackson Mortimer, who is here speaking on behalf of director James Wan, the director of *Malignant*, also Aquaman, and the Annabelle, and a lot of horror movies. Most recently, the director of *Malignant*. Can we welcome Jackson Mortimer?
Hi guys. Hey, can you hear me all right? Yeah, okay, wonderful. Welcome again to this digital talkback. I'm so excited you guys could join us today. I want to say again, I'm so sorry that James couldn't be here. But hi, I'm Jackson, and I'm a junior publicist at Mortimer PR. So I will be reading a statement from him. Unfortunately, he had to jet off to set last minute. He's currently working on Aquaman. So yes, I'll read a prepared statement, and after that, I'll just take any questions. And please, guys, I'm really doing my best here to answer on his behalf. So if there's any like lag or any confusion, I apologize. Just like give me some grace, and I appreciate you guys joining this talk back nonetheless. Okay, here we go. So James says, "My dear fans, thank you for all of your support over the past several years. The success of the Saw series, Insidious, and The Conjuring has been overwhelming and appreciated beyond belief. I couldn't have done it without you, but it seems even my day ones have some confusion as it relates to my most recent film, *Malignant*. Many reviews have been rolling in, and some of them are less favorable than I would have liked. We took a big swing with this one. With this film, my goal was to elevate my storytelling to a level previously unreached. But it is clear to me now that *Malignant* just went over your heads. A Vulture article described the film as self-aware, campy, and fun. None of those adjectives are what was intended. I made a grounded, classic horror film that explored a parasitic relationship between a woman and a demon, and I will not apologize because most of you just didn't get it." I'm sorry, these are his words. "I stand by every creative decision I made in this film. I stand by the opening of the film, without which I could not establish that the demon could speak through the radio like a breathy DJ. I stand by personifying the demon as a masked vigilante, a la The Undertaker, who uses a best mom trophy sharpened into a sword as his weapon to kill. And most of all, I stand by the fight scenes, where the demon has clearly learned Kung Fu and is an expert swordsman. Why is that so hard to believe? Why is that so crazy? In The Exorcist, her head spins around, but my demon can't Olympic shot put a chair 30 feet across a warehouse to stop my protagonist from escaping? What is so hard to believe?" Sorry, there's just some like scratches through some words here. So many people have said that my work on Aquaman is clearly bleeding into my other works. This is an absurd statement, and one I will fight for. The only thing Aquaman and *Malignant* have in common is their shared stunt coordinator. Other than that, these are completely separate universes and franchises. My true fans understand that, and if you don't, then you should question whether you're a true fan. Sincerely, James. That's a pretty stern message. Not quite sure how that's going to read to everyone. But with that, I guess we'll take a few questions. Any fans out there? It looks like I see one question. But really, though, how would the demon have learned Kung Fu? Well, I think that if I can answer for James, and this is speculation, but I think the demon knew Kung Fu because when Madison was a child, she would watch Kung Fu movies, and that's how the demon learned, by watching those movies through her eyes and working on his skill. Sorry, we are getting into some spoiler territory, so I apologize if I'm stepping on that. I'll just go ahead and take another question. I have not seen *Malignant*. Is it good? It is. It's a great movie, and you should go out and see it. You can watch it on HBO Max, or you can also watch it in the theaters, which we'd recommend watching it in the theaters. The movies are back, baby. Did the demon buy his sword at the mall? No, I'm sorry. The demon sharpened a excellence trophy into a sword, something that they are deeply connected to, and then would use said trophy to murder the victims. You may want to go back and just rewatch the movie one more time. I guarantee you there's so many levels to it. You're going to love it in every aspect. I see another person has commented, when the main character reveals that they were adopted, why did it feel so stigmatized? Does James Wan have something against being adopted? And to that, I'll respond very quickly. He does not. I think that maybe the tone of that scene failed to communicate what was intended to be maybe like an emotional moment, and something just didn't quite. And then they responded, "Isn't that the director's job? Doesn't a director supposed to communicate effectively?" Yes, and thank you for the feedback. I'll go ahead and take another question. Let's see. Last comment. Little Sugar Plum says, "Why is the tomato meter not lower? It says 72%, but the audience score is like 50, and I'm pretty sure that's mostly bots." That's a great question. And unfortunately, we're not affiliated with Rotten Tomatoes. I'm not sure how they source or get their numbers. Oh, and then a last comment. I laughed a few times. Well, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. And that's all the time we have. Once again, James sends his best, and he does, and hopes you will all come and see Aquaman 2: The Lost Kingdom.
Thank you. That was Jackson Mortimer. Jackson Mortimer PR on behalf of James Wan, defending his film *Malignant*, which apparently has been catching a little bit of flack. That was the very funny J.D. Williams. Nicely done, J.D. Yes, please throw your applause, throw your LOLs up in the chat. Okay, so JD, you and I are gonna have to talk a little bit more offline about *Malignant*, because I thought it was campy and fun. Thought it was like kind of a throwback to like 80s horror a little bit. Definitely different than like The Conjuring and Saw. Like if you went in there expecting The Conjuring or Saw, then *Malignant* was like, real like hard left turn. But JD, nicely done. I think you should do like the PR director, like doing feedback for like just every movie that gets bad reviews, or director. That was very fun. Thank you, JD. Holly, I believe, asked about in the chat about what's happening with Pep Boys behind me. I guess I went to Raw with my AutoZone commercial, and we got an immediate cease and desist email from AutoZone. They're like, pull that down or face legal action. So fuck it. I've snuffed my Queen's Gambit to try to procure AutoZone as a sponsor. And it's now I'm in the Manny Mo and Jack biz. How about
Hal?
Yes.
Pet Boys is out.
What?
Pet Boys is out. They said they didn't like the fact that you said run a train, because they don't do trains. They do cars. So they were really offended by the
Oh,
fact
but it's
that
a sex term. I wasn't even talking about a real train.
they only look at keywords.
Oh,
They also didn't like the fact that you said run because they usually are in the industry of driving. So
oh, but a car runs. Hey, how's your car running?
oh, that's a good point. They just saw run and then train, and they're like, we're out.
You know what? Manny, Mo, and Jack can suck my fucking double middle fingers. You. Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, I just had a temper tantrum. You know what? Let me fix this. I got to pull myself together here because we got a very special guest, and my office is very messy here. There's clothes and things. All right. Oh, it's the help, Steve.
While he's figuring that out, I just want to say thank you, Holly, for supporting us by not shopping at Pet Boys. It's gonna be a hard breakup for me, at least too. I am a Pet Boys like rewards member, and I was 28,000 points from a free light up keychain. And that screwed me over.
God, like,
you good, Hal?
Yeah. No, I'm not. Am I okay? Pretty fucking far from it.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
well,
gonna leave.
the show must go on. All right. And Steve, this next one, I'm going to be interviewing our next guest, and I'm very excited because you know what? Being a parent is not easy. And you know what else is not easy? Being a step parent, because it's like you get a lot of shit from the kids, and they're like, will they accept you? Won't they? Like, I'm excited to chop it up and get into it with our next guest. Folks, I want to welcome to Character House a new friend, Stepdad Steve, who's here to tell us a bit about his vinyl collection.
Well, hi, Hal. You looking chipper today?
Oh, great to see you, Steve. Great to see you. Thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me on. Any chance to chop it up with an old pal? Steve's there.
It's been too long. It's been too long, Steve.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen each other since I became a stepdad.
Yeah, I remember you telling me you never wanted to have kids or be around children, but now you are a stepdad.
Absolutely not. Couldn't stand the kids. Didn't want to be near them, but everything changed when Diane, my old flame from high school and college, we got together, and she has a daughter, Connie, who I've taken as my daughter in a sense, and I always tell her, Connie, I'm not your dad, but I'm your stepdad, and that's a step above. So I demand a little respect,
Is she giving you that respect?
It comes in waves, my man. Sometimes yes, sometimes no, but I will tell you that I am taking on the responsibility of paying for both her and my wife Diane's dental work. And so I've come on here with some ulterior motives, I must confess.
Please.
Diane is making me sell my vinyl collection.
Steve,
yeah.
When you and I used to kick it back in the day, smoking cigs, drinking brews, and listening to vinyl.
I know, my man. I'm a different guy now. I'm a stepdad, and you got to take on some responsibilities. I know. Don't twist my arm, man.
Oh, Steve. So, all right, talk to me. I mean, tell me, first off, do you want to tell the folks out there about your massive vinyl collection?
I am a bit of a legend in the San Fernando Valley for my extensive vinyl collection. I will start up First on the docket, we got Mick Jagger single entitled Throwaway. Now, a little bit of a beef between me and Mick. I was with Diane at a show at I believe it had to have been Poly Pavilion, UCLA, 1972, the Stones, and Mick and the boys were singing their song 19th Nervous Breakdown, and I said, Mick, I'm about to give you a 20th if you keep looking at Diane in that way.
Ooh.
Yes, I don't think he heard because I was in the bleacher, up in the nosebleeds.
But that's a good that's the way to tell him, because you got to watch out. You got to watch out for those rockers trying to make time with the ladies.
I know. And so this one, I'd be willing to part with it for maybe $30 if anyone in the chat is interested.
Yeah, that's not the Stones. That's Mick Jagger's lesser known solo.
That's why
work.
I can't stare at the thing anymore. All I think about is when he was making eyes for my Diane.
Oh.
But what are you gonna do? Hal, do you like merch?
Oh, I love merch. Yeah, I mean, you'll find if I go to a concert, you'll find me at the merch table.
Yeah, sometimes you miss the whole thing because you just look and perusing,
True.
Tough, I understand. Well, I've got a bit of a rare piece of merch for you.
Yes.
It is, have you ever heard of a little band called ELO? Electric Light Orchestra.
Yes, classic 70s supergroup.
Exactly. Well, I've got this t-shirt, Anaheim Stadium, August 26, 1978. And it says, I never got to sleep on the big night. Hal, I never got to sleep on the big night because 5 minutes into the first song, I slipped on a Coors Light can. Had to spend the entire concert in the emergency room. I told Diane, just stay at the concert, doll. I'll see you after. She met up with me after, and I was in the hospital eating my food that they give you,
Oh yeah, hospital food.
Yeah, the hospital food, exactly. And so I was eating a steak, and she walked in the room, and I said, "Steak Diane."
You always had a way with words, Steve.
Right, I know I'm a prankster. I don't know.
Oh, Steve, how many records do you own?
How many records do I own? The question is, how many don't I own?
Oh, that's a lot of records.
I got boxes. You want Magic Bus? The Who? I'll sell it to you for $15. The only bus I'm taking these days is the Metro Red Line, North Hollywood to downtown, all right?
Oh, yeah, to get to work?
Well, the thing is, I don't want you to think I'm all Wall Street now, but I do work as a bank teller at the Bank of America on Riverside and Coldwater. And so,
Gotcha. Look at you moving up in the world.
It is what it is, man,
Yeah.
Cat Stevens, if you're interested. Tifa, I got the guy to sign it, man.
Wow.
Did you know this? Yeah, I waited for him outside of the Del Taco on La Cienega.
Didn't Cat Stevens change his name?
Yeah, Yusuf Islam, man.
Yeah.
New signature, man. New signature on the
old
record.
Man.
I was walking around with it, fortunately, on La Cienega. I keep all my good vinyls with me in hand, just in case. Saw him pull up to the Del Taco, La Cienega. I said, what are the odds, man? I let him finish his chalupa or whatever.
Sure. Oh, yeah. Chalupa, that's Taco Bell. You said Del Taco. But anyway, but do you feel...
Oh, don't yank my arm out. Come on.
I'm an arm yanker. Now, do you have a little bit of a cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon situation going on with your stepdaughter? Like, you want her to accept you, but you'll never...
Of course, man.
What does she call you?
She calls me Stepdad Steve, just like everyone else does these days. I don't know, stuck in a way. It's a tough situation, I won't lie. I just want to connect with her, but she doesn't seem to be too into, 70s rock. So I'm trying to figure out something. I bought this, a little bit of the Speak Now, Taylor Swift, just to try and connect. I don't know what to do with the girl. You got any tips?
Well, it's very nice that you're paying for her dental work.
Yeah, I have terrible teeth. Terrible teeth.
Oh, real snaggletooth.
Terrible.
Oh my God!
I tell her always use protection. You gotta keep that retainer in every night, not just some nights. Every night, including prom night.
Oh man, but even prom night.
Even prom night, man. Those teeth will shift on you in a jiff.
Oh,
Hey,
yes they will.
I was just gonna say, I had one more a story to tell that I thought that you would like. So I was at the Dead were playing at the Troubadour, all right, and so I was kind of psyched for it. I was never a huge Deadhead, but I went, all right. I mean, let's see what these cats got going on. So I was waiting outside, and I met this guy. And I haven't seen him since, but the impact that he had on my life, he was like this wizard, man. His name was Caramel. Oh, what a groovy dude. I don't know. A huge Deadhead, too.
Were you taking a little magic mushroom that night, my man, Steve?
Well, look, Caramel said that he had some caramels on him. I don't know what the guy was talking about, but next thing I knew, I couldn't find him anymore. I'd give anything to see him again.
Oh, wait. Hold. Steve.
Yeah, what's going on?
I might have a bead on Caramel. Tell the folks about that Simon and Garfunkel concert in 77. I'll be right back.
You don't gotta yank my arm to talk about a little bit of S&G. Art Garfunkel, I knew his bus driver back in the day, so I got to go to all the shows for free. And they were playing, I believe it was the boxer, maybe Mrs. Robinson, I don't know. And Diane says to me, Steve, we've got to go. I'm bored at this show. I said, Diane, if you've got to go during a little bit of Simon Garfunkel, then I think maybe I should go from you. And she said, well, actually, as a matter of fact, I am leaving you because I have been seeing a big hot shot manager of Dupars in Studio City. I said, what? And then next thing I knew, it's 20 years later and I'm married to her. Oh, whoa!
Stepdad Steve!
Caramel!
It has been nearly 30 years!
Oh my gosh, my man, I didn't know if I dreamt you or not.
Oh, no, I was there. Back in the 1970s, I used to troll Hollywood looking for runaways, tramps, twinks, you name it. Caramel was really big on the scene.
You sure were, my man. I credit you with making me the stepdad that I am today.
Do you remember when you said, Caramel, can you make this night a little bit more fun? And I said, oh, yes. Steve, this night, it won't be a bust. Open your mouth and take in this angel dust.
Yeah, I did, man. And then I was passed out for like a week and you were nowhere to be found.
It's true. But then I ran into you again at the Hollywood Bowl when Fleetwood Mac was playing. But you stole my woman that night, Steve.
Which woman?
Which woman? Oh, you and Diane were on a break, and you took my lady, Eileen.
Oh, don't tell me you were with Eileen.
Yes. So I put a curse on you. Do you remember this one?
Oh,
Do you remember this one? You
Tell me.
stole my woman, and that wasn't fun. So I'm going to have you implicated in a hit and run.
Man, I thought that was just the lyrics to some unreleased Jim Morrison stuff. I didn't think that that was for real.
Yes. And a few days later, you were falsely arrested for a hit and run crime.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, man. I spent a little bit of time in jail for it and everything. I mean, it was rough. Caramel, I thought that you were my guy. I didn't mean to take Eileen from you.
I feel bad. Steve, here's a special spell for you. Because of the hit and run, I feel so bad. I'm sending good vibes for you as a stepdad. Huzzah!
I feel it, man. Suddenly I can tell that everything will be all right between me and Connie. Do you think you have a spell for, the dental work? If that's in the realm of possibility? Or
Yes. A dental work spell?
Yeah.
I know she's very mental, worried about her dental. Her teeth, they bite, and her mouth, it does suck. But I hope the dental work does not end up fucked.
Whoa! Now that's some nice stuff, man. Well, really
yes, just a little skiddly doo, huzzah, huzzah. You know how I do.
You're saving me so much money, man. I don't even know how I'm ever gonna thank you. I mean, if you want some Bruce vinyl, I've got some of that. A little bit of the Dead stuff. I know you like that.
Caramel loves the boss.
What's your favorite track, Caramel?
Oh, my favorite track from the boss?
Just any track.
Oh, my favorite track from the boss is Glory Days.
Well, it's a good one.
Oh,
That's a good one. I like that one.
Oh,
I like that one.
Oh,
Hope
yes.
it doesn't make you think of Eileen or anything.
Did you see Bruce Springsteen play at the inauguration gala event?
I sure did. What a beautiful performance. Absolutely breathtaking. He's got that charisma about him, a little bit of that New Jersey stink on him.
Yes, he does.
I like that.
Steve, no truth to the rumor that you were in Washington, D.C. on January 6th.
Well, I was there to see Bruce. I got there a little bit early, so I had to just. It was very weird, man. I was like, oh, well, I guess I gotta extend my time here. I called Connie. She told me I was a knucklehead. Yeah, there was a lot of bad stuff going on. I said, I'm just parking it here at the JW Marriott. And, luckily I had my portable record player, so...
The JW Marriott, a fine mid-range motel chain.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Al gets a sponsorship from them or something. That's why
Oh, that would be tremendous! JW Marriott, if you're watching, please contact us. Do you ever get a beard hair in my mouth? Now, Steve, it has been such a pleasure listening to your tales of fatherhood and stepfatherhood and classic rock. If you have one piece of advice you wanted to share with everyone, either about music, stepfatherhood, or anything at all, what might it be?
I would say the one thing is never keep the shrink wrap on your vinyl. All right, they're meant to be listened to. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Connie has the whole Taylor Swift discography. It's sitting in plastic. It's not about the resale value, man, even though Diane is making me sell all my stuff now, and I do kind of wish I had kept, shrink wrap or two on. But yeah, that's pretty much my advice. Otherwise, just be the best stepdad you can be.
Yes.
Don't let them spend too much on the prom dress. All right.
All right. Say no to the dress.
Say no. I'll get you something at Marshall's. I don't know.
Stepdad Steve, such a pleasure. Glad we can reconnect and bury the hatchet after all these years.
Good to see you, Caramel.
Huzzah! Stepdad Steve! Tremendous to catch up with my old friend Stepdad Steve, as portrayed by the hilarious and funny and tremendous Sheridan Pierce. Sheridan Pierce portrayed Stepdad Steve, and I congratulate Sheridan Pierce on having a taste for the vinyl classics and being a little bit of a Swiftie. Oh, Sheridan, you just outed yourself as a Swiftie. Very funny stuff from Sheridan Pierce. But now, I would like to welcome our next performer. Oh, this is a very special treat, all right? I know many people watching are trying to break into the world of Hollywood. Well, I would like to welcome our next guest, JT, the casting director.
Hi, actors. Can all hear me okay, actors? Okay. Okay, so if you are in this room, this is the waiting room. This is sort of a virtual audition. We run things a little differently. We're still getting used to it, so bear with me. Pretty much everything's going to be the same. Okay, super chill, super easy. This is for Jimmy John's. You should have all been emailed the script. If you haven't been emailed the script, then let me know. We're all good on that. You've emailed me the script. Okay, we're good. Okay, so yes, I'm JT. I'll be running this room. Like I said, pretty normal. When we get in there, you're just gonna make sure that your background is completely clear. If you need to move furniture in your living room, if you need to get rid of some stuff, get rid of some stuff. We need a completely clear background, okay? As far back as you can get it, okay? No outlets can be seen or door handles or light switches. Completely clear. If you have a nail in the wall, take the nail out, okay? We've had a lot of complaints from the casting people, okay? So just take those nails out right now. We're good? Great, wonderful. Okay, when you get in there, just slate your name, tell us your height, show us your hands, show us your bare feet, and then we'll get into it. We'll have fun. Okay, remember your character is an average Joe, and you're just gonna be impressed by the amount of meat in the new Big Bodega Chomp Witch. Is that clear? Okay. We'll do one take with a slightly nervous energy, and then we'll do another one with you screaming at the top of your lungs. Everyone got it? All right, Jimmy John's, they love funny, and that's why you were picked. Right? Because you have UCB experience or Groundlings experience, right? Maybe Second City experience, or some of you studied at the Lyric Hyperion under Chad Damiani, huh? So those are all going to be really helpful, okay? Be big, be funny, be uniquely you. We are looking for a Will Ferrell type. A little note here from the client. They're looking for Will Ferrell exactly. So Van Down by the River, Stefan, anything Will Ferrell, really. Either him or sort of like a Reba McEntire. So if you can split the difference between a Will Ferrell and a Reba McEntire, that's going to be awesome. But be you, uniquely you. That's the big one. That's the most important thing we can ask for. Uniquely you. At the same time, we want you to lean into the energy of Cher and Jay Leno and Sean Paul, or Sean White, but then, not now, obviously. Anyways, I think that's the vibe. Absorb that. Any questions so far? I think we're good. I see a lot of hands raised. I assume that means you're ready to audition. Just wait a second, okay? Note from the client, go bigger than you think. Go big, 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 big. We had this guy in there. I won't say his name, but he's an actor you might know, Colby Crawford. He's well, I don't even know if anyone knows him. I haven't booked him yet, but he's an actor, and he did terribly. Okay, he came in there and he sucked. He was really small, physically and emotionally and volume-wise. He was too small for us. So be big, be huge in every single way you can be. Nothing is off limits for Jimmy John's. They're little freaks. They are little freaks, and they're the bigger, the better. Just don't be cartoony, and don't be too much, and don't be weird. And don't be wild. And don't yell. They don't like that. Remember, we're aiming for Roseanne Barr. This should be clear. All right. So I know the script says yum, that's good, right? It says yum, that's good. Feel free to call it gross. Improvise. We love improvisers. Just have fun. Just don't call it gross or bad. Stick to the script, word for word. Stick to the script and you'll be fine, okay? You know what, actually, second thought, rip the script up, improvise the whole thing front to top to back to bottom to side to left. Did you guys catch that? Okay, rip it up. Just add anything you want. Make sure you talk about the sandwich, add a button, and I think that's most of it. Oh, right, so they're looking for real people. Right, actors, right, funny people, yes, but real people, you know, people who wear leather jackets and ride motorcycles, people who own planes. If you're 12 years old, that's going to be really helpful in this situation. Anyone with long dyed hair, particularly like that color of hair where it's like as if someone dyed it purple and then they didn't like that and then they bleached that purple and then it's sort of this in-between muddy color that's sort of indescribable, like a brown to purple to bleached. Sort of, it's like it doesn't have a color. So if you have that, you are good, okay? Real. Oh my God, Brad. Guys, this is Brad. Brad just entered. You'll see him on the top right corner of your screen. Brad, we are looking forward to you. We are looking forward to your audition, man. We were just in there and we were talking about how excited we are to hear you're funny, to feel your presence. To just absorb it. We know we want you. We know we want you, Brad. And we can't wait. You're going to crush it. All right, for everyone else, war experience is preferred, but remember kind of like a la Buster Keaton. Okay, other than that, did I tell you about Will Ferrell? Yes, I did. Okay, BU. Remember about even getting this audition, you won. You won. They sorted through piles and piles of headshots to pick you. Okay, so the job is done. The job is done. You've basically already earned the $1,000 cold hard cash that you could get by booking this. Do you hear me? So just be you. Have fun. Be funny. Remember. Just act, preferably in a way that is exactly like Robin Williams' Genie. Cool. All right. So that covers it for the guys. For the ladies, your direction is just joyful widow. Absorb that. Thank you.
Chad Westbrook, which giving just an eerily accurate window into the world of auditioning, commercial auditioning in Los Angeles. Very funny stuff. And some nice shout outs to the Lyric Hyperion Theater and just some great stuff. And yeah, I think many of us have been there when the casting director just loses their shit over an actor who shows up and you're like, great. I didn't need to drive to Ocean Park, Santa Monica. By the way, Chad mentioned Jimmy John's. If you're in the mood for a sub, you could do a hell of a lot worse than Jimmy John's. And also, Jimmy John's asked me to say that every Jersey Mike sub has rat shit in it. There is rat shit in every bite of Jersey Mike's, but not old Jimmy John. Jimmy John, no rat shit, only quality. Steve.
Yeah.
Any Jimmy John connections?
No, but Quiznos out.
Quiznos is out. All right, you know what? Quiznos can shove it because we've got a real tie-in. Chad just had it was the premise of his bit was it was casting a Jimmy John's commercial. So we're going hard for Jimmy John's. Like if I could say, we're staging a bit of a Queen's Gambit towards Jimmy John's. What?
Oh, no, sorry. I got an email just now.
Yes.
Jimmy John's is mulling the offer. They're interested. Kind of. We'll see. They like, 2 layers deep of like brand recognition. So we'll see. Don't. Well, let's see, because Jimmy John's, they're scandal. So, like, they might like some sexual innuendos about their sandwiches.
Jimmy John's 6 inches of pleasure, if you know what I mean.
I think that might work.
Jimmy
That might work. We'll
John's
see.
fit a whole one into your anal cavity.
That might go too far.
Okay.
I mean, the 6 inches in the anal cavity. If you backtracked it to maybe the kids sandwich, like the kids meal sandwich is like 4 inches or 3 inches or something like that. I think that's more doable. But what am I saying? I don't know how.
Wait,
how
you're comparing a Jimmy John sandwich to the size of a child's dick?
No. Oh, that might fuck us over. No, the kids
That's
meal.
not. Yeah, I think that's we're gonna be DOA with that pitch.
Shit. I usually thought that you were gonna mess it up. Like I didn't know I was gonna mess this up.
Well, just write back to them and tell them we think Jersey Mike's has rat shit in every bite, and it's Jimmy John's for life. All right.
Okay, yeah. As long as we say Jimmy John's for life, I think.
Yeah. Tell them Hal is a little JJ boy, a little Jimmy John's boy.
Okay. Hal is a little J. Like, do you want like Lil, like a rapper Lil, like Lil?
That's
like
cute. That's I think that's cute. A little JJ boy.
A little. I'm almost certain that that's going to be like a 3-layer deep sexual innuendo. If we say you're a little JJ boy,
Does that have a meaning on the streets? Is that like an urban dictionary? If like you call yourself a little JJ boy?
Yeah, but I don't want to look it up and mess up my algorithm. I don't want Google thinking anything weird of me.
Steve.
Yeah.
Everyone on the show tonight has been fucking hilarious, but we have shit the bed on this fucking Queen's Gambit towards
I want
advertising.
to say, I wish I could say that I'm usually better, but if anything, I thought I was peaking.
Oh, son of a. Oh.
But here, at the same time, I really thought that the little JJ boy was a really great joke, and I mean, if that's my peak and that's your plateau, that's why you're the host and I'm the guy behind the screen.
Well, you listen. I've seen you on screen. You've performed on the show before, and you literally can do it all. And you can do it all except for one thing.
Bring on the next guest.
No, get us an advertiser.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
not procured an
Okay.
advertiser.
I thought that was like your way of segue. See, this is why you're the host. You get paid the big bucks. I'm the guy in the back.
Listen, I couldn't do this without
the
you.
bride.
Steve Sotelo could not do this without you, my friend. You know what? We've got one final performer here.
Yes.
And I'm very excited. You know what, Steve? You're on Facebook, right?
I am.
Yeah. Listen, many of us are still on Facebook. And I'm so excited for our final guest of the night. We are going to get to take a little peek. We're going to take a live look in at Cheryl Lister's Facebook Live.
Hello, ladies. Happy hump day. Grab a glass of wine. You've earned it. Okay. And thanks for tuning in to my Olive and Lark live sales event. Welcome to my boutique, aka my house. Because that's right, ladies, being an Olive and Lark sales leader allows me to work from home so that I can be a badass boss, powerhouse business lady, and a hands-on homeschooling Montessori mama, both 100% of the time with 30% of my focus. So, if you've tuned into one of my lives before or been to one of my in-person sales parties or read any of the all caps Facebook messages I keep sending you, you know that Olive and Lark is more than a multi-level marketing company, okay? We are a multi-level marketing family. And we are part of a multi-level marketing movement, okay? Driven by life-changing miracle product. Live bats! No. So a little background. In 2019, the visionary founders of Olive and Lark Doug and Charisma Lynn Brandard, discovered that they had a horrible bat infestation in the attic of their home in Ogden, Utah. But instead of paying an exterminator, the Brandards thought, let's put on our boss cap and figure out a way to monetize these bats. And that is how Olive and Lark was born. Okay? They sent out a few boxes of bats to only their very closest, most trusted friends and family, and the feedback was unanimous. The recipients freaked out. And if you want to see why, let me tell you a little bit about the product, okay? Our buttery soft Olive and Lark bats come in a range of colors from brown gray to black. They're very size inclusive. Okay, thank you, Body Positivity. That's very our brand, okay? So our bats come in 3 different sizes: full-sized bat, baby bat, and giant crazy bat. Oh! Okay, this is actually good. This is actually great because now I can show you a sample. Okay, this is the Veronica. I actually love this bat so much. Personally, I own it in several different colors. Yeah, it's an incredibly flattering bat for fall. Great fall bat. Looks amazing in different types of homes and brings the glow in all different types of skin. You know what? I cannot catch it right now. But that's okay, all right? Because here at Olive and Lark, we are not in the bat business, all right? We are in the people business. So let me tell you my story. I was a normal, medium smart, stay-at-home mom who nobody respected or valued because our society loves money and hates women. Until one magical day, when an old sorority sister I hadn't heard from in over 12 years messaged me out of the blue with an offer that would change my life. And who wouldn't want that? Nobody likes their life. So I simply paid $8,000 for a sales associate starter box of live furious bats. And ladies, when that first shipment of crazy big filthy angry bats arrived on my doorstep, my life did change because those bats have taken over my house and car and I cannot get them out. So I know what you're asking. How can you do what I did and go into thousands of dollars of debt to look and feel like a person who makes money, even when it actually ends up costing you much, much more money and ultimately ruining your home and life with feral bats? Well, it's shockingly simple, and it does make sense. Step 1, you send me $8,000. Step 2, I send you an inventory starter pack of 24 live bats. Step 3, you sell the bats to every person in your life. Step 4, the math magically works out. We all become rich and happy. The bats issue resolves itself, and doctors discover a cure for rabies. Woo! So join me in raising a glass to Olive and Lark. Woo!
Olive and Lark, a big box of furious bats. Haley Hepworth, very, very funny. Also, Haley, I hope you're still there. I hope you're listening. I love that. And also, I just watched the Lula Rich documentary on Amazon, the docuseries. Haley, do you want to come back and give us a little thought? Lula Rich?
I started watching it 2 nights ago. I'm in the middle. I haven't finished yet, but I mean,
amazing.
Yeah, clearly it's an inspiration.
Oh, and it keeps, no, that was so good. And I was just like, oh my God, you're capturing this at-home sales event. And, yeah, I highly recommend keep going. There are a lot of twists and turns that it takes, like just the kind of mindset that they want these sellers to have, and with the marriages. Have you gotten to like the include your husband part, and kind of just like the weird marriage politics they have?
Well, I mean, I think a little bit of that's playing out here tonight because my husband was here manning the bats puppets. So we definitely have that in our relationship as well. And I guess in that way, the documentary has infiltrated my life, and I believe in all of their policies and practices.
You are truly a LuLaRich family.
We are a LuLaRich family.
Haley, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of LuLaRich. Very funny stuff. Haley Hepworth, everybody. Yes, she really nailed these at-home sales events, and yeah, just funny stuff. I just wanted to let everyone know that I watched that documentary. Okay, and Haley did a great job. So you guys, that is our show. And I am just so thrilled with everybody and everything they did. That was just a delight from top to bottom. And I just want to thank Sean Frambach, Jeannie Mai, Edna Rea, Susan Sarayao, Mikey Pabuda, Jasmine Isaacs, JD Williams, Sheridan Pierce, Chad Westbrook, Haley Hepworth. Oh my goodness. Thank you for sticking around, y'all. And yeah, any final thoughts? Anyone want to give any shout outs or tell us where yeah, please go around and plug something while we're still here. Start with Jeannie up top and go around.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hi. Plug something?
Or tell people where they can find you.
I guess, my Instagram is @JeannieEliseMai. And if you guys are interested, because it's spooky season, I'm in a horror film called Countdown. And you guys can watch that. It's like on, I think, Amazon Prime and like Apple. So yeah, that's my little
awesome
plug.
Jeannie, thanks so much. Thanks for being here. Edna, do you want to tell folks where they can find you?
You can find me at Potatoes Mashed Comedy on YouTube and or Instagram and or Facebook and or no, not Twitch. What's the other one?
Twitter?
No, the other one. The
LinkedIn. LinkedIn.
TikTok.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also, if you find yourself in San Francisco this month, or October anyway, I'll be in the Terror Vault as a haunt, as a scary actor.
Yeah. A character.
Yeah.
Thank you, Edna. Thank you, Edna. Sheridan Pierce, tell us about your history as a Swiftie, and if you want to plug anything as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mainly just want to plug Taylor's work right now because she is doing her re-records. Fearless, Taylor's version is already out, as you know, Hal.
Right.
I've been a Swiftie and I'm proud of it. And you've put me on blast, but I don't care because I want to be on blast.
Yes, blast accepted.
Otherwise, I suppose, in regards to me, my TikTok is Sheridan Pierce. And my Instagram is Sheridan Pie, but P-I. Yeah.
Cool. Happy Pi Day, March 14th. Thank you, Sheridan.
It's just abbreviated for Pierce. I could care less about the number.
Right on. That checks out. Thank you, Sheridan. Great
Thanks.
having you tonight. Always appreciate you.
Thank you.
Haley, do you want to tell folks where they can find you on social media or anything?
I think I'm just Haley Hepworth on Twitter and Instagram, and I very rarely post.
All right.
I'm shows, so if you're more shows, yeah.
Heck yeah, and that'll be a nice treat. If you rarely post, it'll always be a nice treat when you do.
Exactly. I'm not. There's no filler.
Right on. Haley, thank you so much. Really appreciate having you here. Hey,
pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Heck yeah. Jasmine, thank you for staying up in an Eastern time zone.
Yes. I want to give a shout out to the guy who got out of the elevator and was really mad that I wasn't using the Wi-Fi in my room. And then he asked me for my phone number. So shout out to that guy if you're watching.
Wow.
And my TikTok is @thenormalwoman. And my Instagram, I'm at just a jazz, JAS. Yeah, and also shout out to Leanne, who this character is based on. She was weird.
Heck yeah. Jasmine, great stuff. Thank you so much. And it's crazy because you are actually at this forensic
I'm
convention.
at this. That is my real badge that lets me in.
Wow. Awesome. Thank you so much, Jasmine. Really appreciate you. Great seeing you. JD.
Hey.
What is up, buddy? First off, JD, what long, luxurious, beautiful hair you have. Congrats on growing your hair out.
It's the longest it's ever been in my whole life.
Hell yeah.
See
Good
these
work.
locks, baby. I'm working on a country album, Hal. You know.
Yes.
So keep an eye out for my country album. You can follow.
Hell yeah. What's his name? John Booker?
John Walker Butler Hart.
Yes.
Look it up. And then you can follow me at John David Willie, Willi on Instagram. And you'll see me there. Yeah, that's me. Wow.
Awesome.
Okay, so you loved the Malignant movie?
Oh, I really liked it a lot. I thought it was
again.
campy and dumb and fun. It was like at the very start of the movie, it's like, oh, we're going there immediately. It's just like bonkers.
When I saw the start of the movie, I was like, okay, we're gonna retreat back from here, right? Because for me, it was definitely like I went in expecting The Conjuring. I wanted spooky ghost sounds with the little claps and whatnot and getting scared. And this was like an action movie. I mean, like,
this was a throwback to like 80s slasher, weird fucking like Hellraiser and like Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, it's a crazy movie. Some of the hottest lines I've ever heard, though. Y'all all should go watch it.
Yeah, I thought Malignant was real dumb fun, and especially for spooky season.
Spooky season, absolutely. Absolutely.
JD, great having you. Steve Sotelo.
What's up?
Steve, thank you so much, buddy.
You got it. Wait, real quick, I did want to plug something. I
Yes,
wanna
please.
Plug Sarah Bareilles. We were talking about Taylor Swift, and I was like, we got to talk about all the queens, and so just
Hell
repping
yeah.
my girl right over here.
Yes.
Outside of that, that's it.
That's awesome. You were representing Sarah Bareilles hard, and I really like that show, Girls 5 Eva. It's very funny.
It's a banger.
Yeah, if you're a Tina
they're
Fey
making
fan,
like a
30
new one
Rock.
too.
Yeah,
like ABC's coming out with one too with like Brandy, and that's like essentially Girls 5 Eva. So plugging that too, because good shows are good shows.
Heck yeah. And who knows? Maybe we can get them to sponsor our show. Everybody, thank you. Thanks for everybody that hung out. Steve, thank you for producing the heck out of this. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, bye-bye, everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.